What I'm going to be telling you guys about is the stories of what happened in the Boys in the Back Minecraft realm within a period that has very little footage, a long period of time. This period of time lasted from day 5 to day 495 in Minecraft days. If you didn't know, a Minecraft day is 20 minutes. Soon after our beginnings, we wanted to get more people into the realm. We already had J-Minx, Sheba, Goglu, Savage God, and I. Word got out to Boy Toy and he was invited to the realm. Goglu had an underground base which would be given to Boy Toy and become his base because Goglu wanted to make a new base. To balance out personalities, I thought it would be a good idea to invite P-Man to the server. And so I did. P-Man would cause chaos on the realm by digging tunnels underneath everyone's bases and stealing random things from people's chests. At a time when almost everyone was on the realm, Boy Toy had a few secret underground farms, and diamonds would be given for each farm found. It was mostly just me and Goglu looking for the farms, though. I was looking all around at different spots around the village, in P-Man's tunnels and along the fences of the village, but I didn't find any of the farms. I would end up checking around the village in some of the same spots, and I have a habit of pacing around in Minecraft sometimes. These things helped P-Man out in what he was about to do. At some point, as I was pacing around, when I got around to P-Man's house, he hit me and knocked me into a hole, and then poured lava into the hole, killing me and burning all of my stuff. My armor, my tools, my ores that I had from recent trips and adventures all melted away in the lava. But I was absolutely not gonna let it slide! A few days later, Sheba, J-Max, and I went on an adventure to a woodland mansion. It was around 2,000 blocks out from the village. We eventually got there. We had to fight through pillagers. We found some decent loot though, and some allays. We were close to being done with the mansion, but nearing the top, I was ganged up on and killed by pillagers. The next day, I looked around and couldn't find my stuff, so I headed out to the woodland mansion, and I got there, but I couldn't find anything but leftover loot and an allay. I asked Chiba about it, and he said my loot was in a chest at a certain spot at my house. So I made my way back home with this allay. I was almost home. I knew where I was, and I was seeing buildings that we made in the distance. But the allay was suddenly nowhere to be found. It disappeared. I had just seen it when I looked back not too long ago as well. So I just went back home and got my loot back. I still wanted an allay. So I got a goat horn and a lead and I headed out. This time I traveled about 1,500 blocks out and I found bamboo. But past the jungle was a pillager outpost with allays. I fought through the pillagers and other mobs to get my allay, and I traveled back home. Before we get into some bigger stuff, I wanted to let you guys know about Henry. Henry is a sheep, but he's the goat. I guess I should also mention my mule that was named Pack Mule, and J-Max's horse named Theodore, which Sheba thought was actually named Thinkelmon, and a witch that was kind of annoying, making witch noises for a long time underneath the village that was there, and probably wasn't killed until like day 480. After getting killed in lava by P-Man, I decided that my focus on the realm would be revenge. I had a few days to think about it, and I came up with ideas, and I knew of someone that would be good to have helping me with this project. So I invited Zups to the realm. Boy Toy would end up sharing his base with Zups, but Boy Toy would soon also be going on a vacation. I wanted to do to P-Man what he did to me. For P-Man to lose something, though, he would have to have something. And I had a plan for that. I had Zups give P-Man a set of iron armor and a message of encouragement, telling him that he sees great things in P-Man. I hoped P-Man would do some grinding and get better armor, weapons, and tools after that. Zups made a kelp machine for XP and a villager concentration camp for trading and XP in the village. I would work on my revenge plan with help getting materials mainly from Zups. I made a stone building near the village that would be where the revenge takes place. The lava P-Man poured came from above, but the way that made sense in my plan would be to have P-Man fall into the lava. So that part would need to be built below ground. Throughout building everything, I had Zups and Goglu keep watch on P-Man, because he started trying to make his underground tunnels connect to the underneath of the stone building, which would expose the plan. Zups and I went to the nether, and he showed me how to mine for netherite with beds. So I ended up mining and getting all netherite. Back to the plan though. After a long building process, everything was ready. The revenge plan looked like it worked properly, and I was going to get my revenge on P-Man, as well as killing the dragon and the wither with everyone else when everyone would be on in a few days. But the next morning, I woke up and got on Minecraft to check everything. I saw a notification on the Realm Stories, and it said that Zups had defeated the Ender Dragon. For me to invite him, and for him to do that when we were all going to fight the dragon, either that same day or the next day, it was insane. I asked him why he did it, and he said he wanted to move far away, and he needed an elytra, because he didn't want P-Man messing with his stuff anymore. And I told him I was disappointed. I was. I think it'd be stupid for most of the people in the realm to not be able to fight the dragon for the first time because of that. I wanted to fight the dragon for the first time, so the only option was to roll back the realm to before the Zups killed the dragon. I rolled back the realm, but some things needed to be rebuilt, so everything would end up being delayed by 5 days. Everything got done though. In the stone building, there was a table and chairs around the table for everyone. J-Max wanted a diamond chair. I got it for him, but I made him agree to do something for me, and he was not allowed to know what it was. In return, he would also get something out of it for making the deal. Over time, people started to not like P-Man so much, which was shown some in the background. I was going to get my revenge though. To find out what the full revenge plan was, and what the deal with J-Max was, check out the future episodes of the Minecraft Boys in the Back realm.